think we can all agree I deserve it. Happy Thursday, everyone. So President Trump said the king of Saudi Arabia told him the U.S. is the hottest country in the world right now. Woo! He had said we were originally number 4, but we moved up 3 spaces after Rosie O'Donnell left. Beautiful woman. San Francisco schools attempted to roll out a new equity program where students can pass with scores as low as 21 out of 100. Or as students in San Francisco call it, close to 50%. After completing his 180-day mission at Doge, Elon Musk is leaving the Trump administration. Yeah, he says he wants to spend more time with his 27 families. Secretary of State Marco Rubio says the U.S. will start aggressively revoking the visas of Chinese students. Great. Now American students will have to cheat off the Indian kids. Worse, they're going to have to do their own laundry. Too far, too far, too far. I know. Mayor Pete said he wishes he could go back in time and open the schools in 2020. Dude, if you could time travel, why not go back to 2018 and give those in Wuhan some gloves? Yeah. Or go back in time and grow a beard. According to a new report, Seton Hall's baseball program included hazing rituals that included beatings and forced sex acts. What's the downside? Asked one man. Jeff Bezos is offering a voluntary buyout to staffers at the Washington Post if they're not willing to promote personal liberties in free markets. He's also offering a voluntary buyout to staffers who can't stop staring at Lauren Sanchez's cans. And finally, according to a new study, weight loss in middle age can add years to your life. Well, I think I speak for everybody when I say, dinner's on me, ladies. All right, so the media's been trying to blame the White House for lying to them about Joe Biden's sorry state. But like the hole that I drilled in our green room bathroom, Americans see right through it. Nice boxers, Dean. According to Rasmussen, 63% of voters say major media were not fooled and instead helped cover it all up. And 72% rate the cover-up of Biden's mental meltdown as a, quote, serious scandal. That's huge. You couldn't get 72% of Americans to agree on anything, except maybe that Kilmeade sucks. I know, he does. Okay, we get it. So what's their second spin? Make it about Trump's health, not Biden's.
President Trump, while he appears healthy, he has not been transparent about his health records. And I think that that's something that the American people have a right to.
While we didn't know that much about Joe Biden's health, we know even less about Donald Trump's health. He was completely untransparent during the 2023-2024 campaign. He has not been transparent since, and there is no mechanism forcing him or any future president to being transparent about their health. He could be on anything. We really have no idea.
Well, yes, you do, you ass! We didn't know much about Biden's health, but we know even less about Trump's. Dude, we see Trump every single day. We hear his voice, we read his tweets. We hear him when he's not even around. The contrast couldn't be more obvious. Trump got shot in the ear and jumped right up, while Biden kept losing a fight with gravity. And yet, that's the lesson you learn now, after ignoring Biden all this time? You're turning the real scandal about Joe into a fake scandal about Trump. That's like saying, oh, sure, I drilled a hole in the green room bathroom, but Kudlow's, he's got a camera in there. Or that's like, I don't know, after watching cities get torched after the Floyd riots, pivoting to the threat of white supremacy. It's all deflection away from the crimes you enabled. So now Tapper claims Trump has not been transparent about his health? And taking their cue, the usual suspects, CNN, MSNBC, The Atlantic, are suddenly very concerned about a presidential health report while conveniently forgetting they propped up a president who once said this.
And Joan Shingang, I'm going to pronounce it, Shanga, I'm not sure I'm going to introduce you all the way. Of Putin's kleptocracy, kleptocracy, and the guys who are the kleptocracies.
You don't need an MD to see Biden was DOA. Of course, they couldn't release his medical evaluations since it was on stationery labeled coroner's report. Meanwhile, if Trump is hiding anything, he sucks at it. He's everywhere. Not just healthy, but over the top healthy. He may live on McDonald's and Diet Coke, but he runs rings around reporters half his age. Even Politico called Trump just about the most accessible president in modern history. It's true. Trump has done media on 111 of his 138 days in office. That's an 80% hit rate. He's had more microphones stuck in his face than Pelosi has had needles. How many modern presidents would even dare to do that? But Trump rolls out, points to a room full of hostile reporters and says, "Whose ass can I kick today?" I haven't had this much fun watching a president since FDR did donuts in the snow in his wheelchair. Like yesterday, I wonder if they're saying Trump always chickens out on the tariff threats.
They're saying Trump always chickens out on your tariff threats, and that's why markets are higher this week. What's your response to that?
I kick out?
Chicken out.
Oh, isn't that nice? Chicken out. I've never heard that. You mean because I reduced China from 145% that I set down to 100 and then down to another number? And I said you have to open up your whole country. And because I gave the European Union a 50% tax tariff, and they called up and they said, please, let's meet right now. Please, let's meet right now. You call that chickening out?
Trump's no chicken, but that reporter got roasted like a Kenny Rogers rotisserie. Because, you know, we have the hottest country anywhere in the world.
You know, we have the hottest country anywhere in the world. I went to Saudi Arabia. The king told me. He said, you got the hottest we have the hottest country in the world right now. 6 months ago, this country was stone cold dead. We had a dead country. We had a country people didn't think it was going to survive.
You know, it's funny, but it's not surprising. If you put a lifeless guy in charge, what do you get? The Joe Biden of countries, a nation on life support. And you ask a nasty question like that.
You ask a nasty question like that. It's called negotiation, you said. That's a nasty question. Go ahead. To me, that's the nastiest question.
So now the Dems are spiraling, and along with them, the complicit media. Voters are tuning them out and tuning into something new, reality. Because every time they try to make it about Trump, he shows up, fires back, and takes command. He's not running from the issues, he's driving them. And he's doing it with energy, humor, and the confidence of someone who actually believes America's best days aren't behind us, but in front. It's no wonder the mood of the country is shifting. You can feel it. For the first time in years, people feel like something's actually happening here, and it's good. So if the media wants to keep yelling about fitness, let them. Because what most Americans see isn't a brain-dead leader. It's one full of life, giving America much-needed CPR, followed, of course, by a loving pat on the ass.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.